You know that feeling when you say yes, even though every cell in your body whispers no. When your lips curve into a polite smile, but inside something aches, like you just betrayed yourself a little bit again. We've all been there. Saying yes to keep the peace, to avoid conflict, to be the nice girl, because somewhere along the way someone told us that kindness means compliance, that being loved means being available. But here's the truth. No one taught us. Saying no isn't rejection, it's redirection. It's the most feminine act of self-respect there is. There comes a time in every woman's life when she realizes she's been saying yes to everyone but herself. She's been giving, pleasing, showing up until there's nothing left to give. And in that quiet moment of exhaustion, she learns something sacred. That love without boundaries isn't love at all, it's self-abandonment. This episode is for the woman who's ready to reclaim her no. Welcome to Petunia Diaries, a soft, calming, feminine space where we rest, breathe, and our souls can just be. And this is today's voice note. I used to think boundaries made me cold. I thought saying no would make me difficult to love. So I kept saying yes to favors, to plans, to people who only showed up when they needed something. And little by little, I disappeared. Until one day I realized that every time you abandon yourself to please others, you teach them it's okay to abandon you too. Saying no gracefully doesn't mean slamming doors. It means knowing where your energy ends and where someone else's begins. It means learning that you can disappoint others and still be a good person. Brené Brown once said, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. That line hit me like a storm because that's exactly what most of us fear, disappointing someone. But here's the paradox: the more you avoid disappointing others, the more you end up disappointing yourself. Graceful doesn't mean weak. Graceful means quiet confidence, the kind that doesn't need to defend itself. It's that soft but steady tone that says, I'm choosing me, and that's okay. You don't owe long explanations. You don't need to justify why your time, your energy, or your peace matters. Your no can be simple. It can be kind, but it must be final. Here's something no one tells you. People who truly respect you won't stop loving you because you set boundaries. The only ones who'll be upset are the ones who benefited from your lack of them. And that realization hurts because it reveals who was really there for you and who was just there for what you could offer. Carl Jung once said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. And that includes accepting that your time, your space, and your peace are sacred. When you honor them, you step into a quiet kind of power, the kind that doesn't scream but glows. Let's be honest. Most women were raised to equate no with guilt. We were taught to be agreeable, accommodating, endlessly available. But the truth is, every no you say to others is a yes to yourself, a yes to rest, a yes to boundaries, and a yes to self-respect. You don't need to be liked by everyone, you just need to like yourself when you're alone. There's a kind of magic that happens when you stop apologizing for protecting your peace. You start to attract people who value it too. Suddenly, conversations feel lighter, relationships feel safer, and your life becomes quieter but so much more beautiful. Remember, saying no doesn't close your heart, it guards it. It keeps you from giving your energy to people who only drain it. It allows you to show up fully where you truly want to be. If you struggle to say no, start small. You don't need to build a wall overnight. You just need to pause, to take a breath before the automatic yes slips out. Practice phrases like, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit right now," or "I appreciate the offer, but I'm focusing on something else at the moment." Soft words, firm energy. That's the art of the graceful no. Epictetus once said, "No person is free who is not master of themselves." And that's what saying no really is, an act of freedom. Freedom from guilt, freedom from being pulled in 100 directions, and freedom from people who only love you when you're useful. Because the truth is, if someone only values you when you say yes, they don't value you. They value your compliance. There's beauty in boundaries. They are not walls, they are the invisible lines that protect your softness. They say, "I love you, but I love me too." And that kind of love, balanced, honest, self-respecting, is the foundation of true femininity. Because feminine energy isn't about being endlessly giving, it's about being deeply intentional. It's not, "Do they like me?" It's, "Do I feel peaceful around them?" You deserve a life where your yes means something because your no is respected, where you no longer stretch yourself thin just to be seen as kind, because real kindness is honest and honesty sometimes sounds like a gentle no. Let me tell you something, the moment you start honoring your own limits, the world doesn't fall apart. It rearranges itself around your truth. Some people will leave, but the right ones will stay, and they'll thank you for teaching them how to respect you. Saying no gracefully isn't about power, it's about peace. It's standing in the middle of your life and realizing you no longer owe anyone your exhaustion. So next time someone asks for something that doesn't align with your peace, pause, breathe. Listen to your body, it always knows the answer before your mouth does. And if that answer is no, say it with love, say it with grace, and most importantly, say it like you mean it. Because you deserve a life that feels like you, not one built on obligations and apologies. Maybe that's what maturity really is, learning that your energy is a gift and not everyone gets to have it. And maybe the most feminine thing you can ever do is to know when to walk away gracefully with your head high and your peace intact. Now tell me, what's one area in your life where you know you need to start saying no? Share it, or even whisper it to yourself, because awareness is the first step toward freedom. And remember, dear, you don't owe anyone your yes, especially if it costs you your peace, because sometimes the most graceful thing a woman can ever say is simply no. Maybe grace isn't about always saying yes. Maybe it's about knowing when your silence, your peace, and your no are the most loving answers of all. So tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, who deserves your yes tomorrow, and who finally needs to hear your no? Until next time, stay gentle but stay firm. If this spoke to your heart, I would love for you to subscribe, leave me a little note in the comments, or just send some love. Your presence here is a gift, and I'm so grateful you chose to spend your precious time with me.